Yo guys, Standard VR back with your daily Pokemon battles. We are still rocking some Emboar teams today, still in the NU tier. We got this cool Choice Band Emboar team. We're gonna see if we can get some wins with it. We're gonna see if we can learn this tier a little bit. See if we can get some wins down on this NU ladder. Let's get it. Alright, we got double starters over there with that Inteleon and that Incineroar. We're gonna see, it's gonna get dicey. Dicey. What we got? And we also have Diancie over there. Probably the rock setter. I do kind of like just leading off Klefki. Like, this thing is beautiful to get a Thunder Wave off on. You just stop whatever you're doing. Or at least slow it down. We are Toxic Corp. That's cool. Alright. Let's see. We could do... Is there anything else we really need to slow down? That Porygon would be nice to slow down. If you're gonna Hydro Pump, though. I do think I like just getting off my Spike. And just letting Klefki go down. Alright. Here, we just go Serena. And what we do, obviously you can swap in Ensign. You can swap in the Bramble Gas. We're just going to click that knockoff to get rid of their specs as they're fully paired, as they're apparently not switching. So we're just going to go ahead and throw off that Power Whip. Just get rid of Inteleon. We saw how much that thing can do in the last video. It does a ton of damage. There's that big Incineroar. This thing can get dicey very quick. It can click knockoff. I don't really have a great knockoff switch. I do think... Let's see. Emboar might be faster if they're not full speed, as they just go for Wisp. Emboar's great switch in there. Obviously, we could just close combat. I think we just close combat. As they Terra Fairy. Interesting. We Terra Blast? Parting Shot. That's fine. Alright. There's a big Toxicroak. Obviously, close combat doesn't do anything to that, so you're going to get free setup. You might Drain Punch. I think we just go free Slowbro here, right? You could have Knock or Sucker, which is a problem. And we can't really hit you all that well. Let's see, how do I want to deal with this? I think we actually just Sludge Bomb it as a Sucker. That's all I need to know. I just need to know what you are doing. Because if you're going to Sucker, I go Flygon. Now, Poison Jab is resisted. You can Drain Punch, which might just end my life here. I think I just Dragon Dance. Because you got a Fury Q here. So I think you want a Sucker. Yeah. So we Dragon Dance. Does +2 Sucker KO? I don't really know. We're just going to Earthquake. Yep, got him. Alright, Incin probably comes in here. Or Bramblecast. Okay. That is a thing. We have, obviously, Boots, Bramblecast. I'm going to Fire Punch. Yeah. Alright, Flygon putting in some work. There's a big Incin. Fairy Terra. Obviously dicey. We've seen Willow. We've seen Parting. I'm going Slowbro. As they just Parting out, which is fine. Here comes the big Porygon Z. This thing gets super dicey really quickly. How fast are you? 306. So you are faster than everything besides my Staraptor. I'm going to Nasty Plot. As they Nasty Plot, but I think Slowbro might be a little bit bulkier than a Porygon, as they have Shadow Ball. I should have seen that. I should have. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, they have Terra, so we can come in with Big Star Raptor. I would bring Emboar in here to close combat, but this Porygon Z is faster and would just smoke him. So we got that big Scarf Star Raptor on deck. Alright, Ensign probably comes out here. Get that big Intimidate off. You're probably going to parting shot out to whatever you want to do as they just scoop. GG's. Let's get another one. This is a super fun team, actually. Alright. Ooh, we got a big Duraludon and a Meloetta. I actually just got my shiny Meloetta in Scarlet and Violet for completing the decks. I am not cut out to be a shiny hunter. Hunting Pokemon is not something that I necessarily enjoy doing. Alright, we're gonna go Klefki. Next up, I am finishing that Arceus deck, Legends Arceus deck, so I can get the next shiny. Alright, here... Not to make the same play over and over again, but like... If I can paralyze something, I'm gonna go ahead and get that paralyzed. I'm gonna throw up some spikes. As they roar. This is beautiful, actually. Here, I know this is neutral, and this does a ton of damage. You can go Tentacruel. You could go Bramblegast. Actually, I guess the best mid-ground play is just a knockoff. I would like to be able to get rid of these Stealth Rocks if I can. So if I can get this Serena in. Ooh, knock is nice here. Yeah, we're just gonna... Goodbye, Meloetta. Poor guy never had a chance. Emboar's putting in some absolutely beautiful work. Alright, you, sir, are a threat. Shell Smash is a threat. But I think we just knock off. Yeah, get rid of that loaded dice. Now, you can Headlong here. You can also Rock Blast. Rock Blast is dicey. I'm going to go Klefki. Obviously, if you Headlong or Earthquake, Klefki's gone. But what I really want, is I want Star Raptor in for free. I think is where I'm looking. Could go Serena, but like... Serena's not bad. At least you can't hit Serena with anything. Oh, Rapid Spin. And this either forces the Bramble, which means you lose at your boost, or yeah, you just do that and get some damage off, but like not a lot. And actually here I'm just going to Synthesis. I'm going to throw off another Rapid Spin while I'm here. Because yeah, if they low roll that, that gives me a KO on Torterra, and I am guaranteed faster than anything, so I can get a Synthesis off. As there's the big Bramble, which they can Rapid Spin if they want, but I am just going to Synthesis. Can't Shadow Sneak. We got that big Queenly Majesty, as we just throw off another knockoff. Alright, we are cooking. Alright, we should see probably that Tentacruel come out, which is a little dicey because Power Whip's still gonna cook, but like Sludge Bomb, you know what I mean? Alright, they get that big special attack boost, which is super shiced. Let's click that knockoff. Or get rid of whatever item you got. That's Scarf. Yeah, we're faster. Cool. So they have Ice Beam. They're probably running the full gambit of... so we go Star Raptor. Full gambit of coverage moves. And actually here we do just click that close combat button because they can bring that Tentacruel in afterwards, but we do have a very nice pivot with that Galarian Slowbro. You can't really do too much here to this thing. Now obviously Slowbro can't really do a whole lot back, but yeah, you can Rapid Spin. But we got Sludge Bomb, Surf, Hydro. I'm just going to Nasty Plot. Big old Hydro Pump, 40%. Not bad, not bad. Alright. No, I can't really do anything to you either, but I can just slack off. stay nice and healthy, you know? If you ever miss one of those hydros, I'm in a great spot. Yep. Alright, so we're at full. We just, as they scoop. Alright, GG's. Let's get another one. Tell me, guys, you like the NU tier? You enjoy playing the NU tier? How many of you have played the NU tier? I'm enjoying it. I like this. It's nice pacing. Alright, so we got a Servine over there. I don't know if that thing does the same thing that Superior does. I'm going to play like it does, which means it's super dicey. Obviously, I think Swampert is a really good lead here, but obviously you see my Serena, so you might be leading the Chandelier. If you're leading the Chandelier, I carry under just like Klefki as a mid-ground. As we see a Torn, which I'm not entirely sure exactly how these things are run either. Taunt's good. Taunt's good. We can't T-Wave. That's fine. So I don't know what you're going to do, so I'm just going to play rough. Tailwind is interesting in singles. Nice crit. Nice 50%. Got that Rocky helmet. So if you just saw play rough, where are you going? Are you going Swampert? Are you trying to just Bleak Wind my Klefki out? You going Chandelier? Is there a problem with Flygon? If they Bleak Wind and we get... Actually, there's a big problem with Flygon. Let's go Slowbro. Say U-turn out. Good play. I could see them going Swampert here very easily to threaten Earthquakes. Or Chandelier, again, or Shadow Balls. They are super fast, but you only got 2 more turns of Tailwind, so... Alright, you could obviously Earthquake. I'm just gonna go Staraptor. As you bulk up. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't even worry about it. Because I'm just gonna U-turn out. Into the Serena. Now it does a lot of damage. Now here you have a choice. I want to power up and force the Terra. Or the switch. I don't like this thing. If you poison Terra... Yeah, there's a Servine. Could have knocked off. Would have been pretty good. You, sir, are super fast. Glare is good. As your Scarf. Okay. What if I just Rapid Spin? What are you enduring? Are you cussed at some Dragon Pulse something? What if I Synthesis? No, I'm not gonna do nothing because I'm parried. Okay. You're gonna Fire Move. My expert analysis. You are going to Fire Move. Alright. I could just Terra Dragon here, which isn't even bad. Nothing really threatens dragons. This thing is... You know what? It's a Shadow Ball. Cool. Yeah. What are you? You're Specs. Okay, so now I know your speed tier is 284. So, alright, we're just going to stay in here. If you want to make sure you don't nasty plot or anything, that's fine. So, your Specs. We go Flygon. Could Dragon Dance, but I don't think I want to take the damage. Scale Shot's not bad. Scale Shot's actually really good. But I think I am just going to Dragon Dance. I'll get greedy. Shadow Ball does a lot of damage. Alright. You don't have priority. I don't think Flamingo gets Sucker. I'm going to Scale. Just in case you have some kind of weird other Scarfmon. Or I guess one Scarfmon. Or no, the Servine was Scarf. I don't like that this thing came out. Another reason to scale shot. Keep our speeds above the tailwind. Alright, this thing is a threat and a half. You could have Ice Punch, I guess. We are loaded dice. Liquidate is just gonna cook because we, yeah. This thing is good into Belly Bolt. If you liquidate... You're not EQing. Flygon's still good. I'm going Klefki. Liquidate won't KO. Now here's what I'm going to do. It's going to be super shice. We're going to go ahead and switcheroo this thing. I will take your lefties. You can have that Toxic Orb and get that poison. Nice. Alright. Now you are still a threat. You're still a super big threat. We gotta go Staraptor because it's the only thing that will live a hit. And I think we just Brave Bird. And do 66% damage. We lose our Staraptor, but we've also stalled out their Tailwind. Now, things are not looking good here. We go Flygon. We Scale Shot. Get our speed back. I wish we still had the attack boost, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Big Flamigo. This thing... I think we just Scale Shot. Yeah, it's not going to pick up the KO unless we get a crit, which we could, but we don't. And they're just going to what, Close Combat, Brave Bird, Acrobatics. Not bad. Alright. I'm going Emboar. It's time. Flare Blitz. They tear in normal. Giga Impact. Okay. Was not expecting that. I'm sorry, Emboar. I did not know this guy's game. That was not something I was expecting. I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm going to Nasty Plot because you're apparently enduring for some reason. Do you have, like... You can glare, that's fine. Okay. I don't get what the endure is all about. Let me know. Let me know if you know what this dude's enduring for. T-Bolt does way too much damage. Sludge Bomb does a lot. Let's see if they get that dirty roll. Let's see if we get fully paired. It all comes down to this. They get the crit. Don't even need the dirty roll and you get the crit. GG's. Fun set of games. Let me know if you enjoy the NU tier. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, have a great day. Peace.